Hello everyone, it's Sona here from Upgrade Your OET at Bose Learning. Thank you for joining me for another one of these OET lessons. And we've got lots of questions coming in from all of you guys actually, so thank you very much for that. And a big thank you to all the people who sent me lovely comments on our YouTube page about how much you're enjoying these videos. So a big thank you to Gillanelle and Jyoti and Sally, who all said they're very helpful, please add more, and Melgi and Baron Med, who wants more medicine type of role plays for sure. They'll all be coming, and don't forget to check all our previous videos because we've got lots on there as well, so have a look at those. Okay, time for your questions then. The first one comes from Being Wilson, who asked me, what are the commonly used words in the OET listening? Now, that's a really good question, and actually, Wilson, there's no real answer to that, I'm afraid. Well, why is that? It's because the OET is focusing on real life, and as you know, real life and real life medical situations are very, very different. Each patient is different, each situation is different. So there aren't really any commonly used words. What I'd focus on instead is the kinds of listening you're going to be listening to in the test. For example, Part A, you know you're going to hear two interactions between healthcare professionals and patients. So think about the kinds of language that are typical in consultations. Questions like asking how the patient is, or what medication they're on, or what kind of symptoms they're feeling, or giving treatment advice. That's the kind of vocabulary you'll be needing for that part. And then Part B, you're going to be hearing interactions between healthcare professionals. This might be a patient handover or briefing notes from your boss. And Part C are general healthcare kind of topics. So keep listening to those podcasts, and why not check out some of our videos which focus in on listening Part C as well. Okay, another lovely question came in from Tamana, who said she's watched all our videos, thanks very much, but struggles with the listening Part C and mainly time management with reading Part A. Any tips? Again, great questions there, Tamana. Well, listening Part C, I know it's so easy to get lost, but use the questions as a guide. So in the interview part, use the interviewer's questions to help identify where you are. And what you'll notice is that each time the interviewer asks a question, you've actually moved on to the next question in the test. So use that to focus on. And then in the presentation part, use the presentation language itself to help you know where you are. So in presentations, we often structure what we're going to say. We say, first of all, another example, and then something like, let's move on to. And those are kind of introductory phrases that we use naturally when we talk about a new topic. And this is what the presenter is going to be using in your listening. So use that to focus on when to move on to the next question. And then reading Part A, you're going to be under time pressure. You're really going to have to use your skimming and scanning techniques. So practice things like scanning for a word and then reading more carefully. Don't read linearly. Use the headings, etc. to help you. I've done some videos on these. I'll put the links into the comments box below. So take a look at those for more inspiration. And then the last question for this session is from A. Mayan, who asks us, in listening Part A, if we use the wrong spelling, will we lose marks? For example, spelling heart attack with just one T instead of two. Well, the good news is in listening Part A, as long as the assessor can understand what you're trying to mean, you won't lose any marks. So spelling heart attack with one T instead of two, it's still obvious what you mean, that's fine, therefore you'll get the mark. If you're spelling heart attack really strangely with maybe double T and two R's, then no, you wouldn't. As long as it's obvious what you mean, you'll be absolutely fine. So don't stress too much about that part, okay? Well, thank you very much for all your questions. Keep them coming in. If you have a question of your own, then just leave us a comment in the box below and we'll try and answer it for you. If you like these videos, please press that like button, share it with a friend or a colleague, and subscribe to us. Thanks very much for watching. See you again next time. Take care. Bye bye.